All right, we got
angels.
we got Tom MacDonald. We always got to do his music. I like what he stands for. He's a very very solid independent artist. So we got to show him some love.
Seriously.
Angels. I wonder what approach he takes in this song. Let's see what he got.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling brave. The feeling of not feeling the pain. I've been on and off the bottle, I put oxys out my nostrils. Believe me, you do anything to breathe before you suffocate. I couldn't stop it, staying clean was not an option. I was trying to be myself, but being me was such a problem. I just wanted to be Thomas, but Thomas was at the bottom of a hole he dug and getting comfortable inside a coffin. He locked it and swallowed the key, caught up, forgot all his dreams. Robbed at a common, became embalmed in a toxic routine. Beer was the escape, but I got stuck escaping.
Oh my god, he was embalmed with something. With some kind of toxic. And when I think of someone that's embalmed, like, you embalm someone when they've died and they're in a casket. So the way that he's comparing how, like, the liquor and the toxins made him embalmed, like, it represents, like, how deadly it almost was for him.
Yeah.
And how he says he wasn't addicted to the alcohol. It was more about the feeling of bravery. And I think a lot of us who do drink or smoke or whatever, we're addicted to the feeling. It's not the substance itself.
Right. But it's the feeling that the substance causes or
Yeah.
provides, right?
Dug and getting comfortable inside a coffin. He locked it and swallowed the key, caught up, forgot all his dreams. Robbed at a common, became embalmed in a toxic routine. Beer was the escape, but I got stuck escaping. Whiskey was the blanket in the coldest basement. Way before the fame, I was wasted. Freezing, doing anything I could to keep the flame lit. To anyone going through the same, heaven's got enough angels, you need to stay here. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears. But anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling tough. When you get bullied half your life, you feel weak, like you just ain't enough. Then you have a couple drinks and you catch a buzz and finally have the courage to defend yourself and throw a punch. And that adrenaline goes straight into your brain and blood. Addicted to the confidence, it's practically the greatest drug. Chasing dragons every night in all the latest clubs. What used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch. It was what it was. And that's the thing, it can happen to like any of us. I had great parents, tight friends, strong morals, nice threads, good school, good looking, good grades, time spent.
Even that line about how all this drinking became a dangerous crutch. And it's ironic because a crutch is supposed to help you when you're, injured. Yeah. But when something that's supposed to be helpful ends up being dangerous, like, it almost defeats the whole purpose of it entirely.
I like the theme of the song where he talks about, like, why he drinks. And I think that's a question that people don't ask themselves. Like, you smoke, you drink, whatever it is, like, you snort pills, like, regardless of what it is, you have to ask yourself, like, why it is that you do it, right? And then figure out, like, why you do it. And then once you figure out why it is that you're doing it, then you can escape it. Because if you don't even understand why you drink, it becomes very hard to quit. Like drinking is not even the issue. There's an underlying issue. There's something that caused you to drink to begin with. Where in his case, he's referring to, like, the confidence it gave him. And a lot of things can give you confidence. It could be Coke. It could be Xanax. It can be angel dust. Like, it doesn't matter. A lot of things can give you confidence. Or you can override anxiety with a lot of these drugs or just feel better, like, instantly. Like, if you don't want to sit in uncomfortable feelings, you could instantly change that by taking a pill, which is funny because there really isn't supposed to be a shortcut to, like, overcoming your feelings, but there really is. And that's why drugs are so popular, because you don't have to dwell in pain because you actually have a pill to make you feel better. Problem is, it's temporary. And then
Right.
you just keep doing it, and over time you're just making things worse because like there's never enough. You're either going to overdose or like it's not sustainable. So I like the message.
And it truly is dangerous because you're essentially tricking your brain into thinking that you're confident, but it's really just the substance.
Yeah. And it's funny because like it's addiction in general. It could be like outside of a substance. It could be a lot of other
Like
things.
I can think of food, for instance.
Yeah. So I just like that he's tackling the topic of addiction, but more specifically alcoholism.
Drug, chasing dragons every night in all the latest clubs. What used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch. It was what it was. And that's the thing, it can happen to like any of us. I had great parents, tight friends, strong morals, nice threads, good school, good looking, good grades, time spent. Being normal only lasted for a while. One bad choice sparked a downward spiral. I've spent half my life trying to climb out of that hole. Heaven's got angels, we need you at home. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears. But anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It ain't the liquor we're addicted to, it's everything else. The happiness we had, but we forget how it felt. We've been drinking with the devil cause we're going through hell. Pray to God for a little bit of help. Man, I've been there, I did those things. I drank those drinks, I took those pills, I puked in sinks. And the truth ain't pretty, listen up, this is a tough one. You get saved by your angels or become one. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears. But anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fears.
That ending instrument, super dramatic.
Yeah, and as always, he always just delves into a great topic.
Yeah.
Like I love his topics. Like above everything about his music, it's the topics that I'm gravitated towards. Like he
Right.
has really important topics.
And he's very credible because he's been through it and he's overcome it. And I think that's the important part. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't just talk about the issue, he also offers a solution,
Yeah.
which is overcoming your issues.
Yeah. Yeah, and to be able to like it's one thing to overcome your issues and it's another thing to overcome your issues and use your issues to actually create success from
Yeah.
your issues and traumas.
Mhm.
Like that's like a whole nother level of overcoming. Because like a lot of people overcome issues and then you have like the very small percentage of people that overcome their issues and then take it so much further. Like not only do you overcome your issues, you help other people overcome their issues. And I think it's inspirational. And the way he's able to like take his issues, talk about controversial topics as well, and then like put it into music is a great way to like spread awareness.
Mm-hmm. You notice how like there are certain times when he was wearing the puffy jacket
Yeah.
and then other times he was just naked?
Yeah. The jacket's his armor. That's a big ass fucking jacket. Must be cold out there.
Well, I think it symbolizes like the blanket that he talks about with like how the whiskey acted as his blanket when it was cold.
I see.
I feel like it's like his comfort, like his protective layer.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why my mind goes into a different direction. Like it's because like a cold world, so you put on a jacket. Or those withdrawal symptoms, you get a little cold.
Mm.
But I think you're right. You're probably more spot on with that jacket interpretation. But I like the song. It's a good song.
Yeah, me too.